Tony and I would like to share with you an interesting dynamic that's been taking place at our place of employment for a year and a half, 2 years, I'd say. 2 years, but where we have a slanderous little malignant narcissist, a coworker, who has grabbed the attention of our boss and spewed forth slanderous lies about Tony, my wife. And this narcissistic coworker has painted a picture of Tony in the mind, in the canvas of the mind and the heart of our supervisor, an unflattering image, an unflattering picture. And for lack of a better word, I will use the term child, that she's painted a childlike image of Tony to our boss through her words. And that's what slanderers and talebearers and gossips do. They paint pictures. They paint pictures on the canvas of other people's minds and hearts. And the instrument they use, the brush or the pen that they use to do their work on the canvas of the heart, are words. These vocal expressions, these frequencies of sound that proceed out of our lips. Words. But this dynamic I'm seeing at play here is our boss treats Tony, talks to her, behaves toward her, issues directives at her in a way that aligns with the words she has heard from the slanderer, more so than what she has experienced with her own eyes and ears and emotions when dealing on an interpersonal level with her. Because, let me see if I can explain this. The narc, through her words, the narcissistic coworker, through slanderous words, has painted a childlike image of Tony in the mind of our boss. Yet any time, and I'm witness to this, every single time Tony has interpersonal interaction with our boss, Tony is very professional, courteous, reasonable, a good listener, an articulate speaker, an adult. An adult. She acts like an adult in the presence of this boss. Yet, more often than not, our boss treats Tony like a child. And I know why. It's because she has aligned herself with the words of a slanderer more so than aligning her behavior towards Tony with what she has seen with her own eyes while dealing on an interpersonal level. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
And that's why slander is so insidious. Words, there's something spiritual about words. Words coming from another person can have more power over someone than what they actually see and interpret and perceive with their own consciousness. Words. And what we are experiencing now, what Solomon wrote about in the book of Proverbs. And I'll read it to you. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 22. It says, the words of a slanderer are like tasty morsels, and they go down into the innermost parts. Words go into the innermost parts of somebody. The words of a slanderer. It goes into their spirits. And that's why sometimes, maybe you have this same experience, you're wondering, why are they treating me this way? Why is so-and-so treating me this way? Can't they see that I'm an adult? I'll use that adult-child dynamic here. Do they not see I'm an adult? Why don't they see me for what I truly am? Well, this might be why. Their ears might be attuned to a slanderer from somebody. And this is how I picture it. I picture words have the power to enter the spirit of somebody and much like a chisel, if you will, engrave images, engrave ideas and perceptions, just like you would carve symbols into a tablet of stone. Those words will imprint on the spirit of a man, and which in turn will have a deeper, more profound influence on that person's thinking than what they actually see with their own eyes. These are spiritual things that, I just read it to you in Proverbs. These are spiritual things that I think we are just on the cusp of truly understanding and learning. So is there anything I should add to this? Okay. Did I make sense?
You did to me.
Okay, I did to you?
Yeah, I hope everybody else gets it.
All right.